Hi everyone, it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, we are going to be picking cards to see how your person is currently feeling and thinking about you, as well as where this connection is headed and what messages your person would give to you if they could. So yeah, here we have 3 piles in front of you. We have pile 1 with the clear quartz, pile 2 with the red quartz, and pile 3 with the carnelian. So yeah, go ahead and take a second to meditate upon the piles and pick one that you are the most energetically drawn to. You can pick based on anything, the angel numbers and the timestamps below, the crystals, the properties. It is up to you, but do go ahead and pick based on your intuition. And once you have done that, go ahead and click the timestamp and we will see you in your respective pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the clear quartz. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on in this connection. What would your person tell you? What are their feelings? Things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the holographic Rider-Waite tarot deck to see what is going on in this connection. Hopefully you can see that. I'm gonna go ahead and put the crystal to the side. Yeah, decided to change up my background a little bit for this video. Ooh, okay, we already got a couple of cards. Okay, so we got the Strength. I'm not reading reversals in this reading. We also got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, that is looking really positive. A very strong start to your reading so far. Let me just go ahead and straighten this out. Okay, we got the Strength, we got the Wheel of Fortune. So for a lot of you, I am seeing that there is reconciliation in the cards. I mean, like literally, like you got the card of reconciliation, and it's like your person is like mustering up the strength to come forward and reconcile. Okay, it is something that they feel like is going to require strength just because they care about you so much, just because they are so invested in this connection and in this relationship with you, that like it's kind of nerve-wracking for them to do that. Okay, if it was just like any other connection, any other relationship, maybe they wouldn't, like, you know, be this nervous, but they are really nervous. Okay, and for those of you guys that are already seeing this person, you're maybe already talking to them or in contact with them, there is something that they want to offer you. I do feel like they want to take you know, that next step in, you know, your guys' connection. Okay, they want to take that next step in your relationship with you. So yeah, this is all about a new phase. Okay, this is all about like even like I'm getting like a sense of renewal. If it's not like making a like solid, like, you know, love offer or anything, it's maybe just like, you know, saying those words like I love you, or expressing your feelings, or there's something new that is definitely coming into this connection that your person is getting ready to muster up the strength to do. Okay, so that is something that I'm seeing here for a lot of you. We also got the Three of Cups, interesting. And we got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so a couple of different messages with this Three of Cups. I know it tends to freak people out a lot because it is known as like the third party card. But with this Three of Cups, I'm seeing that, yeah, for some of you, there definitely could have been a third party. But this isn't something you already don't know about. Okay, I'm not telling you something you don't know. I feel like this third party, whatever it is, maybe it doesn't even have to be a person, but a lot of the times when it's cups, it sometimes, you know, does signify it's a person. I feel like this person isn't really what your person is looking for. They're looking for something a little bit more stable, long-term, and committed, and they feel like they can only get that with you. I feel like you're a representative of this Queen of Pentacles here, and I'm even seeing that maybe they're trying to muster up the strength or courage to get out of that situation, to get out of, like, you know, this third party. They do not want to be with this third party in a romantic capacity. Maybe they had some sort of fling or something like that, or casually dated, but it's, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It doesn't go past the surface level, because I feel like, you know, no hate to this third party, but like your person's just looking for something different that, like, you know, the third party just doesn't have. You have a lot of depth in you. You're very hardworking. You do things the right way. Like, you've never like hurt anyone or you know, manipulated anything to get what you want. Okay, like you do things like with full-on integrity. You're very authentic, and I feel like maybe your person hasn't always been surrounded with that energy. Maybe they could have been with people that were the opposite of that, or, you know, they were just with people who don't have the qualities that you have, and the qualities that you have is what your person is looking for. I'm also seeing with this Three of Cups, a lot of the times this does represent, like, you know, friendship vibe, like just good times, like fun times. So I feel like your person feels like it's really fun to be with you, be around you. You're really lively, joyous, bright. You know how to light up people's lives. You are very giving, and you know, you're pretty, like, even like generous with your time, effort, energy, because you have a lot going on for you a lot of the times. But it's like, you know, with people that really matter to you, people that you're emotionally invested in, like you invest your time, energy, effort into them. And like that's a big thing because you have other things going on, you have other priorities, you know, you're someone that's a hustler, you're a go-getter. I feel like your person's really impressed. You may have like a lot of financial abundance coming your way, or you are already very successful and financially abundant, even with this Wheel of Fortune, because you have so many things that are going on for you. You really hustle, you have that like, you know, mentality, you have that, you know, good work ethic, you're just very hardworking, and that's something that your person really admires about you. And especially the fact that you do things in a very authentic way. You're a very authentic person, you're very self-aware and reflective, and a lot of people, like not just this person, like realize that about you, and that's something that they really like. You're fun to be with, you're empathetic, you know how to hold a conversation, you ask people questions about themselves, but then you also like share what's going on with you, and it's just like, you know how to like just be like, you know, I was gonna say a functional human, but you're so much more than that. It's just like there's no conflict, there's no like, you know, beef or anything. Like even people that you may have had like beef with or whatever, I mean, like they think like, oh my gosh, like that's nothing, because they know your true personality. It's like even if you've had like disagreements with people or something like that, it's like, you know, your light like really shines within you, okay? Like you radiate such positive energy that like no one can stay mad at you for a long time. Yeah, that's just another message that I got. But I'm even seeing that if you did have some sort of falling out with this person, they're not mad at all, okay? Like they might have been for some time, but like they're over it, because you know they know that you're an amazing person on the inside, and you're just very you know, you have your boundaries up. And I feel like a lot of the times what you do, it's not even really a mistake, it's just like it's your truth. It's like, you know, you're, you know, maybe standing up for yourself or something like that. And I feel like you're very confident, and you have a lot of strength, and you really embody resilience, and that's something your person really admires about you. And I feel like because of that, they really want to take this next step in this connection with you. I also feel like, you know, this Wheel of Fortune, this is associated with fixed sign energy, so it's like your person's not going anywhere anytime soon, okay? They're fixated on you, fixated on this connection. They will try like 100 times and make this work, okay? Like they're not giving up on you whatsoever. So even if like this person did tell you exactly that, it's not true. I feel like this person also does put up a front, maybe to act like, you know, really strong. You know, they really do care about like being stable, and like they care a lot about like, you know, their reputation and how you view them. So maybe they were just putting up like some sort of front. Maybe they wanted to show you that they're like, you know, strong people, they're not simps or something like that, but like they are deep down, okay? They have a lot of emotions. I do feel like this person may even have like complex emotions that they themselves need to like, you know, properly process and like fully understand. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple more cards to see what else we have going on. Okay, we got the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so I really do feel like this person wants to work on this connection with you. I mean, like really work on it, because they feel like you're someone that's worth investing the time, energy, effort into as well. You're just someone that is very like mature, okay? Like you don't give up on people, you don't give up on things. Like, you know, you're the type of person like, you know, that will talk things out. Like it's not like necessarily like confrontation, but it's just like, you know, I even feel like maybe for a lot of you guys, you could even be over-explainers. If you do something and you tend to over-explain yourself, and like, I just feel like, you know, your person thinks you're just so mature, you're so easy to get along with, and you're also really wise. I do feel like there's this element of like wisdom here. I know like that has more to do with the swords, but even with this Queen of Pentacles, you're just so smart, you have so much going on for you, and your person really feels like they can learn and grow from you a lot, okay? Like that's why, you know, they see you as someone that is like wifey material or husband material, or someone that they can have something long-term with. The Wheel of Fortune also does signify lifelong commitment and romance. So yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles, I really do feel like they're going to come forward and put in the work to be with you, okay? Because I feel like they feel like you have to work, they have to work for you, okay? Like you're some sort of prize to be obtained, not like in a weird, like, you know, objectifying way, like, no, not necessarily like in a trophy wife kind of way, but like it's, you know, you're someone that is so strong within yourself. I feel like you have really been like glowing up in terms of like how you feel about yourself and self-confidence and self-love, and that your person's really getting that energy. Okay, we also got a Page of Cups, the Page of Cups here. So I really do feel like you're going to get some sort of confession of love or some sort of expression of love from this person. It might start off a little bit like, you know, like not even slow, but it's like it might not be like a grand gesture like off the top, but it's like, you know, maybe they'll hint you like, oh, they like you, you know, they're into you. Maybe they'll send you like even like obscure messages that like they know that you'll be able to decode or something like that. Like I feel like you're the type of person, you know, you're very smart, you know how to read in between the lines, and a lot of the times, you know, I'm seeing that you could even have this overthinking mentality, but I feel like a lot of the times it's not even like, you know, like whatever you did think, it kind of did end up like, you know, manifesting, and like even the good things, you know. So it's like you're just very smart, and I feel like you're very active in that sense. But yeah, with this Page of Cups, I do see this person could actually be giving you a message of love, or like even maybe start to make some sort of offer towards you, but you are going to know how they feel about you. And like, yeah, they have feelings, they want stability. And also, yeah, for some of you guys with this third party, I feel like they're even going to tell you that they're not really into the third party. It's not like, you know, anything past the surface level. You know, there's always attractive people around and things like that, but it's so that it's just like, you know, they may have even tried to date other people or something. And like, it doesn't even have to be like, you know, there's like, maybe you could be in separation and like that's when they found a third party. That doesn't always indicate like cheating or betrayal. Some people have that like connotation of this association with this card, but it's just like maybe you could be in separation, maybe like, you know, this person moved away or you moved away and you're still friends, but like, you know, you could have dated other people, they could have dated other people, but it's almost like they kind of don't like dating other people, or it's like every time they do they feel like a little bit like emotionally weaker, because like they always try to compare you to these people that they may have dated, and they just don't add up. Okay, they just do not they're not even close to like, you know, what you are and having the qualities that you possess that your person really likes. And it's sort of like just not really drains them, but it's just like, wow, like what am I doing wasting my time when I could be with this person? And like, you know, they just compare you to everyone, and like now they can't stop. Like you have something within you that they're not going to find in anyone else, and like they know that by now. Okay, maybe they didn't initially, but yeah, now they know that, and they're so tuned into that, like they just cannot get out of it. Okay, I feel like this person, I would not even be surprised if they watch tarot readings on you, or they're trying to do something to gauge your energy, but it's like they really like you. Okay, there are a lot of feelings involved in this for sure. Okay, we got the Ace of Wands, very interesting. So I am seeing that this person is going to make you some sort of offer, or you know, a new beginning is definitely coming in this relationship. I'm also seeing something about like, you know, entering a new phase, like that could be going from no contact to contact, or situationship to official committed relationship. It could look different for different people, but there's something new coming in your relationship. Your person is very passionate about you. I feel like you've also been there for this person in like the darkest of times. Like with this Ace of Wands, a lot of the times like the wand is like literally lit up with fire, and it's like there's some sort of dark background with like a cave or something. So it's like I'm just seeing that you really ignited like the passion and fuel within this person. Okay, they really like you, and it's like there's passion, there's feelings, there's like everything in this connection. Okay, and they may have taken you for granted before, this connection for granted, but they're definitely not doing that anymore. Okay, it's like they're even gaining internal strength, they're gaining self-confidence. You know, a lot of the times when people do that, you know, you can only love people as much as you love yourself, and you know, the way that you treat people is reflective of how you feel about yourself. So it's like, you know, they could have maybe just been hurt in the past, and they really had to heal from that, they really had to regain their strength from that, and I feel like they may have even told you about that. You know, they really had to like lift themselves up after some really like, you know, sad situations or whatever it is that they went through. But I feel like, you know, you are someone that like inspired them to do that. You embody strength and resilience, and they really do care about you so much, and I feel like they're just trying to be a stronger person for you. And I'm also seeing, because they care about you so much, they don't want to like rush into things. They know that like, you know, you are someone that they want to be with long term. I feel like they already know what they want, and like, you know, what they want is you, but it's like they're gonna work, like they're gonna work towards it. I feel like they're gonna take their, you know, sweet old time here, but that's only because they care about really building things off on a strong foundation. Okay, and they don't want to like love bomb you. This is actually a very positive sign, because a lot of the times, you know, people can like end up love bombing people by just you know, maybe they're super in love with the idea of love, but like not the actual person. And I'm even seeing maybe with, you know, this third party, or maybe even people that they dated before you. Again, if there's a third party, there doesn't have to be. It's like they were more in love with the idea of them than them themselves, like than the actual person. But with you, like they're in love with you fully. Okay, like they're in love with who you are. They have feelings for you, they have emotions for you. Or even if this is recent, I feel like they already feel so strongly for you, so deeply for you, like off the bat. Okay, and it's like, it's not even like, you know, it's like the opposite of love bombing. Love bombing is like, you think you feel that way, and like, you know, you tell people, oh, I love you, blah blah blah, but then it's kind of the opposite with this person. They do feel very strongly for you, but they kind of like hide that. Okay, like the way that they feel for you is a lot stronger than they care to show. Yeah. We also did get the Five of Swords here. So yeah, with the Five of Swords, I'm seeing that this person definitely, you know, wants to be careful about their words. A lot of the times this does indicate like negative communication or gossip. I feel like maybe this person could have, yeah, said something to you that may have hurt you, but it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't personal, okay? And if that's not the case, I just feel like maybe this Five of Swords has to do with the fact that they could have been hurt before in the past, you know. They may have had like really like hard times, like tough times with other people, like maybe their exes or someone said something like, you know, super demeaning to them, and they really had to pick themselves up, and like, you know, because of that, they're like taking things slow. They're really making sure that you know each other like so well, like, you know, you build such a strong foundation that like you'll have enough respect for one another to like not say like, you know, things when you're super mad, because sometimes that happens. It's like people just like lose control and they just say whatever and they end up regretting it. And I feel like that's the last thing this person wants to do. I mean, if they said something to hurt you, like they will definitely regret that for the rest of their lives. And if this is something that's already happened, they are majorly regretting that. And I really feel like, you know, they may even want to offer you some sort of apology, or like, you know, tell you like, hey, you know what, this is not who I am, like, let's, you know, I really want to make things up to you. I'm just getting a lot of messages about this person really wanting to prove themselves to you and like make things up to you, okay? So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple of cards from the good karma, or yeah, karma cards. Okay, we got interesting, we got Sagittarius. Okay, so I'm getting like, you know, this person really does want to explore this connection with you. They want to see where it goes. I'm seeing something about traveling. Maybe they want to travel to you or travel with you. I am seeing there could be some sort of distance here, but they really feel like, you know, you're very smart. Maybe you're really well traveled, you're very experienced, you're really wise. So yeah, something that they absolutely admire about you is your wisdom, your work ethic, and just, yeah, you know, so much, like everything that you have going on for you. Yeah. We also got the Sun. Oh my gosh, yeah, act like a leader, gaining a respect for or from things brought to life or light. So I do feel like there's a lot that's going to come into light when it comes to this reading, okay? Or sorry, when it comes to this relationship with this person. They are going to give you some sort of clarity or explanation. Things are going to be like literally brought to life, okay? So if you're, you know, manifesting this person or this connection or whatever, it's like, you know, right now it's still like in the 5D realm, but it will soon manifest itself into the 3D realm, okay? And I feel like this person really does respect you a lot, and like they think very highly of you, okay? And like you hold more space in their heart and their life than you know. Like, yeah, I was even getting maybe you're the center of their life, but it's like, you know, they really do think about you a lot, and like you're the only like love interest in their life that they actually care about, that they actually have deep feelings for, okay? Yeah, and you also brought a lot of light into this person's life, like I was saying with this Ace of Wands. Yeah, and then we also got Mercury, okay? Many thoughts about or from many words. This person is definitely going to communicate with you. You are definitely going to hear from this person. This also says analyze, let your mind tell you how communicates. I feel like this person might even be overthinking what they want to say to you. They are over analyzing that, but I feel like they're soon just going to give in and be like, you know what, I have a lot to say and I just want to get it off my chest, and they're just going to come forward, okay? I feel like they've been spending too much time thinking about what they want to say, but now they're just like, you know what, I don't want to waste any more time, because like, oh my gosh, the card that I'm going to pick next is going to explain why, but it's just like, you know, maybe they realize that, like, you know, this life that we're in, like, you know, the life force and everything like that, it's not gonna, like, you know, last forever. So what are they doing, wasting their time not shooting their shot or coming forward or taking that next step? So I really feel like there's a lot of like action that's going to be taken, okay, in your reading pile one. Yeah, so this is the card that I was talking about. I wish we had more time together. It was too short-lived. Yeah, this person feels like, first of all, life is like short, or like they've come to the realization that they just have to, you know, do things to the fullest, be their full selves, and like they just feel like the time that they spent with you was really short-lived. Just, you know, they wish that they had more time with you, and they're gonna make that time. They're gonna literally clear up space and time to be with you. Yeah, we also got I don't want to see you with anyone else. I sort of did get like possessive type vibes, like even with the Queen of Pentacles, the Earth energy, and this Sun card, you know, that has to do with Leo and these fixed signs. I do feel like this person will definitely get jealous if they found out that you've been spending time with someone else, or maybe there's a third party on your side. Maybe for a lot of you, they know that there's a third party on your side, and they're a little bit jealous of that. They're not, you know, maybe they don't show that. They don't show that they're outwardly jealous. They'll even say things like, oh, I really care about you, I just want you to like have the best life, and they do mean that, but like secretly they are jealous because they really want to shot with you, okay? So yeah, they like you a lot, and you know, if maybe they found out that you were just having some sort of fling or dating someone, they wouldn't really care. But it's like if they found out that you were like in love with someone or like seriously dating someone, that would really like hurt them, okay? I mean, they'll still wish the best for you. I do feel like this person is a good person at heart, even though maybe at times they may have like a stark way of presenting themselves, or maybe they could come off to be very like, you know, non-emotional or something like that. Like they do feel things really deeply deep down. Okay, so we also got I'm serious about us. So they are serious about you. They really want to be with you. They are serious about this connection more than you know, like even if they haven't, because I did get that maybe for some of you they could have like definitely taken things for granted. If that was the case, that's not going to be the case anymore, okay? They are 100% serious. Yeah, we also got I am so lucky to have met someone like you. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, the impact that you have on this person, I feel like this person can literally like there's not enough words for this person to express that, okay? Like maybe that's what this Mercury card is about. Like they really want to express these things to you, but it's just like they're trying to find the right words, and it's like no words will be like, you know, good enough for you, okay? Like they just feel like you're so amazing. Maybe even for some of you they feel like you're out of their league, or like they're surprised that you even gave them a chance. You know, like it doesn't even necessarily have to do with like attractiveness levels. Just like everything that you are, your intelligence, your beauty, you know, yeah, how attractive you are, your like personality, like just everything mixed, you know, you as a whole are very enticing and intriguing to this person. So yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go over and I'm gonna recap the signs. So we got Sagittarius, we got Leo, we got Virgo, Gemini. Yeah, we got Gemini again. I would say we got all the air signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We definitely got Pisces and Scorpio. Yeah, we got Taurus, Capricorn. Let's see what these other cards were. We got fixed sign energy for sure. So Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo again, and Cancer. So yeah, maybe someone could have these signs: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house. Yeah, okay, I'm actually going to go ahead and pick some initials as well to see what this person's first name, middle name, or last name could start with. Yeah. Okay, so the first card that we have here is N. We got Z. Okay, I got like New Zealand. Maybe someone lives in New Zealand or Australia, or someone mentioned that, or someone's traveled to that, or maybe someone could have roots from there. I don't know why, but I also channel like England, like British. Maybe they, you know, someone in their family could be British, or they have that, you know, like somewhere in their family line or something. Okay, let's go ahead and pick a couple more cards here. We got B. We got K. We got M. We got Q, we got A. Yeah, I am sensing that maybe someone could be like Caucasian or white or something like that. Yeah, we got AK, Arkansas. Maybe someone could be from the South or something. Yeah, we also got O. Okay, I don't know why, but I got Steve Aoki. Maybe someone listens to him or is a fan of his music, or just like indie music in general. We got T. We got L. We got M. Okay, I feel like this person has a lot of love for you. Yeah. Mott. Tom. Okay, maybe someone's name could be Tom, or they could have that in their name. We got V. We got Y. We got C. Okay, so yeah, you know, take this with a grain of salt. This is more just the cherry on top. If this resonates, great. This could be confirmation that this is your reading. But if it doesn't, don't worry too much. We're also going to go ahead and roll the astral dice just to get a little bit more insight on who these, you know, who this person could be, or what, just any other, you know, any other messages Spirit has to tell you about your connection. Okay, so we did get, I believe this is Jupiter. Yeah, Jupiter energy. So yeah, definitely Sagittarius vibes. I know Jupiter used to rule Pisces, so yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and say Pisces as well. We got Libra. Okay, we did get the 12th house of Pisces, so maybe someone could have 12th house in Libra, which means that they're Scorpio rising, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. Or maybe someone could have 12th house in Pisces, or sorry, what's the other thing? Oh, Sagittarius as well. Yeah, so I definitely got Sagittarius, Pisces, and Libra here. And then yes, you know, this, you know, 12 could also be someone's life path number, or, you know, if you like added up the numbers in their name or whatever, like the letters, it could add up to 12. This also adds up to 3, so 3 or 12, maybe you could be seeing 12-12 or 3-3 or something like that. Yeah. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and end the reading right here. I really hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can, of course, go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you're interested in that, check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the red quartz. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on in this connection. What would your person tell you if they could? Where is this connection headed? Okay, so we already got the 10 of Pentacles. This is really great. You could be dealing with someone who comes from like a rich family, or they are rich, or someone that's really just working on their financial stability, working to be more stable in that aspect of their life. Someone who could be hardworking. I'm even getting like workaholic vibes, or someone that you could work with, or someone that's in the same field as you. Maybe you do have some sort of commonalities. Maybe you've talked about your job or career with them. Yeah. Let's go and see what else is going on here. So we also got the Fool card. Okay, so I do feel like this person wants some sort of new beginning with you, but they care a lot about their stability. Okay, this person feels like, you know, maybe they have to like do something to impress you, or to like come back into your life or something like that. Maybe this person wasn't very financially stable, and like now they have to work on that aspect, or you know, they feel like you are very abundant and you have a lot going on for yourself, and you really embody and represent stability and security, and that's something that like, you know, they feel like they need for themselves too. Okay, they like kind of want to get on your level is also what I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing something to do with the white rose. Maybe you could be seeing a white rose when this person's about to like reach out to you or something like that. Yeah, but I am seeing that this person wants some sort of new beginning with you, okay, or they want to enter a new phase in this connection with you. They also feel like, you know, they can just like let loose and be free. I like how this 10 of Pentacles has more to do with like, you know, adulting, kind of just like getting your finances in check, but then this Fool card has to do with like, you know, just letting your inner child be free. Yeah, I feel like this connection has both, like, you know, you can be both fun and free-spirited with this person, but then you can also talk about like, you know, the adult type things, like money and finances, and like, you know, just have those like deeper, more mature conversations. Yeah. We also got Justice, very interesting. So with this Justice card, this is all about like marriage. Even like this does have to do like marriage contracts, like a legal contract. This has to do with like fairness, balance, equality. So your person really wants that with you. Okay, your person feels like you are very like you're amazing. Like they would not feel good or like, you know, worthy of you if they didn't like, you know, give back the same time, energy, effort that you're giving back. So I feel like maybe if this person did take you for granted, or you feel like things weren't fair to you, they are going to be like making up for that. They're going to be like, you know, doing so much more. Like I do see this person like, you know, making the effort, really investing their time, energy, effort into you. With this Justice card, I'm also seeing that like maybe if this person is in like the midst of a divorce or something like that, or some sort of financial settlement, maybe even like taxes or something, like it's gonna work out in your favor, it's gonna work out in their favor, like it's gonna work out in the both of yours favor. So it's like if maybe you're in like a divorce or something, and like you want to be with this other person, and like it's been really hard, I feel like you are gonna get to be with this person, or like vice versa. Obviously that's not a message that's going to resonate with everyone here, but this Justice does have to do with things literally being brought to justice, you know, things working out in the best way, fairness, equality, balance for sure. Yeah, I'm also seeing like a lot of 10s and 11s here, so you could be seeing like, you know, 10, 10, or like, yeah, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1 as well. Yeah, 11, 11. Yeah, okay. We also got the King of Swords. So yeah, I do feel like this person is thinking about you a lot. They like you more than you know. I feel like maybe they don't like let that out a lot, because we did get a lot of air energy, so they could have like maybe an air rising. They could even be an air sign in general, but like or an air Venus. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like Libra, Aquarius here, but it's like they're not really the best at expressing their feelings. They definitely used to be in their younger years. I feel like maybe they were even kind of a fool in like their past, like, you know, their earlier life, like when it comes to like love and relationships. Like they thought that like, you know, they were like super vulnerable, and they would just like give their heart to like, you know, they would wear their heart on their sleeves, and like maybe they think that, you know, they were a fool for being that. Like now they're like really guarded, and like kind of just like, you know, they're really set on their boundaries, or they've like just established a lot of boundaries for themselves, and they're just like, you know what, I'm never gonna act like a fool again, I'm never gonna be a simp. So like they come off a certain way, but like, you know, deep down, like they are super like, you know, emotional, they are super vulnerable, they really do like you know, like feeling things. They love like, you know, being in love and things like that. It's not like this person, like if they do have a certain demeanor, it's not like they hate life or something like that, like, or they hate love, or, you know, that they've given up. Like that's not true at all. I mean, they could even say things like that or act like that, but that's just, it's not the case. It's funny because like this Fool card, it's also associated with Aries, and Aries is actually a very emotional fire sign. Like from what I've heard, you know, it's like fire signs have this like association of just like, you know, not being like super emotional, but they're actually just as emotional, if not more, than even like water signs. Like a lot of the Aries I know, like they have a certain front, they put up a certain front, but they're actually really like emotional deep down, and they're sweethearts, you know. Like I'm definitely like talking up the sign more than anything. Yeah. We also got Capricorn, we got Libra, and yeah, we got Aquarius here as well. We got the 5 of Cups. So yeah, I do feel like this person does feel drained at times, like their energy feels really drained. This also has to do with like abandonment and walking away. I feel like maybe you walked away from this person, or they walked away from you, or maybe the both of you kind of just needed some space from one another, but they haven't been doing well since that happened. Okay, they still really, really miss you. I mean, like, it's not like their life is like falling apart or anything, but it's just like, you know, emotionally they feel like there's a void in their life without you. And it's like, even when there are good things going on in their life, you know, with these 2 cups up, they're focusing on like the 3 cups that have fallen down here, that have toppled here. It's like they're crying over like, you know, like you and not being with you, or like just, you know, they just feel like this huge void in their life that yeah, even like the good things that are happening for them, maybe they're not able to enjoy them as much because they want to be able to enjoy them with you. And it's like, it just means a lot more like when you're in their life. Like they just, yeah, this person really likes you. I mean, like they may put up this front that they don't care, like even if they haven't like talked to you, maybe there is some sort of like, yeah, for some people, like it could be like an ego thing, like they don't want to get rejected, they do have a fear of rejection. But for other people, it's just like, you know, they don't want to like annoy you, or they don't want to like be annoying. Like this person, you know, did have to like build themselves up because of everything that they've been through, so they have set their own boundaries in place. So they're definitely one to understand like respecting other people's boundaries. Yeah, we also did get the 5 of Wands. Yeah, a lot of 5 energy in this reading here. This 5 of Wands has to do with like conflict and strife and discord. I feel like this more has to do with like internal like conflict and discord here. Like their mind is all over the place. Okay, like they're like fighting for their happiness right now. Okay, like they feel super drained. They're just serious people in general. It's like, you know, they were like super carefree as a child or when they were younger or something like that, but like something really happened that like, you know, kind of made them a lot more like serious, and like, you know, now they're just like looking out for themselves. And it's like, yeah, you know, they'll never like purposely hurt anyone, but it's just like they're putting themselves first. Okay, and it's just like with the 5 of Wands, maybe like that could have, at times that could have come off in like a pretty selfish way or something like that, or maybe that even caused like arguments or problems in this connection. But it's more, you know, like their own internal like insecurities that makes them do that. And a lot of the time it is because of you know, whatever they went through. Like now they are working on being more stable. They do know that like, you know, emotionally they kind of need to learn how to process their feelings and emotions better, and it is something that they are working on because they really do want like this happy ending with you. Okay, this Justice card is all about like getting together, marriage, legal contracts, and things like that. So yeah, we also got the Hierophant. This is also a marriage card, so I'm seeing that for a lot of you are definitely like long-term commitment in the future. I do feel like this person has thought about marrying you or being with you in that capacity. They have thought about something long-term with you. They definitely like do even want that still. It's just that they know they need to work on themselves and their own stability before they can come forward and do that. And like, you know, they know that like having this demeanor where they just like, you know, aren't as emotional or being true to their authentic selves isn't gonna like serve them in the long run. So yeah, with this Hierophant, I'm also getting, you know, that this person feels like you're really wise. They feel like they can learn a lot from you. Okay, also we got 3 5s here. Okay, like the Hierophant is associated with the number 5. It's well, technically the 6th major arcana because Fool is like the first one, but it's associated with 0. Yeah, but a lot of 5s in this energy. Maybe you could be seeing 555, or someone is born on the 5th month or on the 5th or something like that. Yeah, but they see you as someone who's really wise, someone who's very like experienced, someone that they can really learn a lot from and grow from. Okay, so they really like that about you. I even feel like maybe like they could act like a little bit immature and foolish at times, and you're the one that kind of like grounds them a lot of the time. Yeah, and we also did get the 7 of Cups, so I feel like they know that you have a lot of options, and that's also something that kind of stresses them out. I even feel like maybe you could be with someone, or they know that you're with someone, or maybe they're scared that you're with someone, and they're just like, you know what, I want this person. But I also feel like this person might feel that like you may be with, you know, other people, or entertaining other people just like for fun, but it's like you have deep feelings for them. And like it could even be the other way around. Maybe you know that this person has a lot of options, but I feel like your higher self, I feel like you deep down also know that like, you know, this person and you, like, you have such a strong, solid connection that like no other person can really get in the way, even if they wanted to. Okay, like this person really cares about you, they are into you, and it's like, you know, these other options, I'm even seeing like, you know, it was more just to like get over you or something like that. Maybe if you did have some sort of separation or tower moment, they could have dated other people, and maybe you did as well, but it's like they realize that these other people do not hold a candle to you. Okay, they don't even compare to you. And yeah, with these 7 of like, you know, these other options, it's just like they're just like, what am I even doing? Like they feel like they're wasting their time. Yeah, if that's the case, that doesn't necessarily have to be, but it's like they know that they want you. Okay, these other options aren't anyone that they see like really settling down with or having a long-term serious relationship or future with. So yeah, we also got the 4 of Pentacles, so I really do feel like someone's holding on to this connection. I feel like the both of you are really holding on to this connection, and it's like it's not just you. I feel like that energy is really like reflective. This Justice, you know, there's Justice card, it's like it has scales on there, so it is like balanced, more balanced than you know, like, but the both of you are into one another equally. Okay, this person definitely does have feelings for you, and they are really holding out hope that, you know, you'll come back together. In fact, I'm even seeing with these other options, it's like if they, you know, maybe you're in some sort of separation or even like long distance or something like that, or you know, if you had to go your own ways, it's like these other options that they may have entertained, it's like they never really, like, they knew that they wouldn't feel anything for them, because the real person that they feel anything for is you. Like the only person they feel anything for is you, and I feel like you know that as well. Okay, and like maybe even with your other options that you may have had, it's like they just don't compare to this person. You definitely could have, like, you know, liked a couple of people as well, maybe even found people attractive, but it's like, you know, your heart really lies with this person and vice versa. So yeah, that is also something else that I'm getting here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick a couple of cards from the Karma cards just to see what other messages we're getting here, and then I'll go ahead and recap the signs as well as pull some initial cards as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what we have here. Okay, wow, we also got the High Priestess. This is from a whole nother deck, but like I guess it got mixed in. So yeah, I'm also seeing you could be dealing with the Pisces, or you're just someone who's really smart, someone who's really spiritual. I'm definitely getting a lot of Pisces, Taurus here. You're so, like, you and this person have a very deep emotional connection, like I said. Okay, you are definitely connected in the 3D, the 5D realm, like, you know, different spiritual realms, like probably like every realm, every dimension there is. Like you and this person have definitely met. You do have some sort of telepathic bond. I'm also seeing this person definitely could be dreaming about you. Yeah. Okay, so we got Uranus, an unexpected change and a different way of looking at things. So I feel like things are going to be shifting in the best way possible, and it's going to be really unexpected, but it's going to be good. Like I'm getting good positive vibes from this card. We also got Pluto, so a power struggle, obsession with, the need for control, resurrect, get to the heart of. Okay, wow, I cannot believe I forgot to mention this with the King of Swords, but I'm glad this card came up, because the King of Swords also represents someone who, you know, may have a certain demeanor. They come off a certain way only because they want to maintain control over their life, only because they want to maintain control over their emotions. Okay, and that's why they're really scared to be vulnerable, because they're just like, yeah, you know, my emotions, I cannot let them get the best of me. I do not want to be vulnerable, because this person has been hurt, and I feel like when this person gets hurt, it is hard for this person to get back to who they were. So, you know, now their game plan is to just not get hurt in the first place. Okay, so there is this sort of like internal conflict between being vulnerable and, you know, really holding up their boundaries in order to not get hurt. Yeah, but this Pluto also has to do with a change and transformation. So we got 2 cards that signify that. So that is definitely something that is in the cards for this connection, and it's going to be good. I feel like it's going to be pleasant. I even feel like, you know, we got obsession here, so 4 of Pentacles, and yeah, even this both of them, like, you know, signify obsession. So I'm really seeing that this person really is into you more than you know. In fact, it kind of scares them how obsessed they are with you. They're just like, you know what, this is not what I was expecting. I feel like maybe the 7 of Cups could even represent people before you, people that they dated before you, and, you know, they never got that emotionally involved or attached with anyone for a very long time. Like they might have, you know, when they were younger, but like with you, they feel like that same pattern is coming up again. They're just like, oh my gosh, this person, you know, they have feelings for you, and this person totally has the power to like make me, you know, really weak and vulnerable, and that's something that really scares them. Okay, yeah. We also got Capricorn, so yeah, definitely got that with the 10 of Pentacles. I am seeing something to do with work. Maybe this person just focuses all their energy on work. You know, they get really like, like that's kind of like their way of alleviating stress. Okay, and this person definitely could be a workaholic. That is something that they are focused on. They are pretty ambitious. This says dedication to achieve, but you know, the thing about that is like they will not stop until they get what they want. I am getting a little bit of obstinate energy here, you know, even with this Taurus and like this earth sign energy with the Capricorn here. So yeah, I feel like they are going to try and win you over and definitely fight for you here. Okay, so we also got Mars, confront, energize, action. Yeah, this person is definitely taking action. They know that there needs to be a conversation that they need to have with you. And this also says, yeah, like this literally says confronting twice. So I really do feel like this person is going to come forward and communicate with you, okay? Like you will definitely hear from this person, and they are really passionate about you as well, okay? But it's like I feel like they're gonna force themselves to get out of their comfort zone, and you know, they're finally gonna realize that like the more they try to like suppress these feelings, the unhealthier it is, and like the more they just like, you know, they don't get the utils of like life and like, you know, emotional satisfaction. They're just like, yeah, like they're gonna realize that, okay, if I keep like suppressing my feelings, I'm not enjoying life at all. This is not a healthy way of living. And yeah, that's something that they're gonna be realizing, and soon they're gonna just, you know, they're just gonna give in. I feel like it's even gonna happen very unexpectedly, just as this Uranus card says here. And yeah, there's a huge transformation that I feel like has already been happening in the 5D with this Pluto card being so close to this High Priestess, and it will soon manifest itself into the 3D. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple of love oracle cards to see what other messages this person has for you here. Yeah, and then I'll go ahead and pick the handwritten ones as well, but we'll go ahead and pick some cards from the Romance Angels deck. Okay, so we got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. This definitely is a potential soulmate here. You and your person, you do have a very strong connection. It's not just in your head. Your person knows it, and they are feeling it too. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we got wedding. The situation involves marriage. Yeah, I would not be surprised if you and this person actually ended up together, okay? I even feel like this is a sign that, like, you know, whatever's going on that isn't serving this connection right now, like if there's some sort of stagnancy or someone walked away from someone, you know, even with this 5 of Cups, you're gonna come back together, and this is nothing compared to like the long future that you have ahead of you. Yeah, we also got let go of control issues. So I feel like this will only happen when your person learns to let go of control issues and stop like obsessing over the outcome so much, and just, you know, be vulnerable, not be afraid to like, you know, just let loose and feel things, okay? And this could also, you know, be an indication that like you don't have to obsess over this if you are, because things will work out. You are going to be hearing from this person, and you're, whatever happens in this connection, you're going to be okay with the result. You're going to be more than okay with it. Yeah, we also got give your relationship a chance. Yeah, this person will definitely want to give their relationship a chance, and yeah, they are going to come forward 100%. This isn't over. There's definitely unfinished business. Wow, I really love these oracle cards. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple of more love oracle cards, but I do want to recap the signs. We did get a lot of signs. I'm gonna have to just move these for a couple minutes here. I probably should have recapped the signs before. Now we got a lot of Taurus energy. We got Cancer, Pisces energy, Aries energy, Cancer again, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Aries again, Libra, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Scorpio again, Aquarius, Pisces. Yeah, sorry, some of these signs I'm mentioning twice. I just want to, yeah, make sure that I get all of them. And yeah, there are these cards. I want you guys to look at these cards. These are so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the handwritten oracle deck that I have here. Okay, so we also got, I know I must have done something right to have been loved by someone like you. Yeah, they really feel like they hit the jackpot with you. You are so smart, amazing, awesome, and yeah, you are just like, I feel like you're a lot of people's like dream girl or guy, and like, you know, this person is just like, wow, like this person is my soulmate. Like it's not a coincidence that we met. Maybe this person finally started believing in love, or you renewed their faith in love. Yeah, we also got you make me weak. I wish you knew the impact you have on me. Oh my gosh, yeah, this person is very physically attracted to you, but they're also attracted to your mind, even with the King of Swords energy. They really like the way that you do things. I even feel like maybe if you post a lot on social media, you post very like meaningful things and like, you know, really great content that a lot of people look forward to, and just like, you are amazing. Like, you are like steps ahead of a lot of people in life, and your person really finds that to be very attractive. They're just like, wow, this person really knows what they want. They have their like, you know, life together for the most part. Like, I mean, you do, like, it's just like, maybe you might feel, wait, do I really? And it's just like, no, don't doubt yourself whatsoever. Like, you are doing amazing. We also got, I don't want to see you with anyone else. Yeah, this person would definitely be jealous if they saw you with someone else. Yeah, definitely got a lot of like Taurus energy here, and they at the end of the day, they do wish you happiness, but like, they want you to be happy with them. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple of initial cards. So this is like the main part of the reading, and this is just gonna be kind of like a cherry on the top thing. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, we got Z. We've been getting Z a lot in today's readings. Yeah. We got O. We got C. We got J. We got U. I. G. This reminds me of like Jughead from that one show Riverdale. Maybe someone's even blonde, or okay, I think his hair is like black, but I'm getting someone could have blonde hair, someone could also have like, you know, darker hair, like maybe one person's blonde, maybe one person's dark, but I'm getting those two hair colors. I know that's like, you know, there's more hair colors than that. So yeah, like that's something that I'm seeing. Someone could have very dark hair and or, you know, blonde hair, or maybe like a mix. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, that's just what I'm getting. We got W, we got A, we got B, we got N, we got T, we got M. Let's go and pick a couple more. And this could be someone's first name, middle name, or last name. We also got R. And we got L. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end your reading right here. Pile 2, I really hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings. So if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end your reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see how your person is currently feeling about you, as well as where this connection is headed, what's going to happen in the near future or the farther future, things like that, you know, any and all messages that we get here. So yeah, I already went ahead and pre-picked out your cards. Of course, I shuffled them, did a mini like meditation as I shuffled them. So yeah, let's go and see what you got here. We'll start off with the Oracle cards. Let's just start off in the order of these cards. So this is from my Enchanted Forest Fairy deck. So the first card that we have here is, I would do anything for you. You mean the world to me. Oh my gosh, it'd be so cool if we got the world card. Yeah, since yeah, it has the word here. This person really does like you so much. They admire you a lot, and there's a lot that they would do to just be in your life, to be with you. Even if they're not in your life right now, there's a lot going on behind the scenes that you don't see just yet, and you will see that eventually. Okay, this person feels like they even have to do a lot to make things up to you, hence this, you know, I would do anything for you. So yeah, I do expect this person, honestly, like spirit, your angel guides, their angel guides will bring forth this person, and you know, when they're ready to do all that, they're gonna bring this person into your life or have them take that next step when they're like, you know, in their best version, in their best form, if that makes sense, or like the best version of themselves. Yeah. We also got, it was a privilege being loved by you. I must have done something right. Yeah, your person really feels like they hit the jackpot being with someone like you. They consider themselves to be like beyond lucky. You are very kind, amazing, awesome. You're really fun to be around. You know, to get someone like you to like be in a relationship with them, or even like them, or even give them the time of day is a very big thing. I mean, this person knows that you're different than other people. They feel differently from you, and like overall, like they just think you're a very high value, high worth person, and like, you know, you're just someone that like, you're literally wifey material or husband material. You're someone that like they are even a little bit intimidated to be in a relationship with, because they know it's real and it's one of the most realist things that they've ever felt. So yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and pick some tarot cards. Okay, we got the Four of Wands. I really like this card for you, Pile 3. This has to do with marriage, celebrations, happy times, happy endings. This also reminds me of like 11:11 with the two, yeah, wands here. I'm getting Venus and Aries vibes, so there's a lot of passion, but there's a lot of feelings and emotions as well. There's a lot of love in this connection, and I really do feel like they just want some sort of happy ending with you. I'm seeing that there's a wedding coming up. You may be taking this person as a date, or maybe they'll ask you to do that, or like maybe a wedding coming up could be like your sign. It could be like a birds before land, you know, right before this person comes into your life, or maybe proposes to you or takes that next step. Okay, birds before land is basically a sign that if it happens to someone else or something else, it's going to happen to you as well. Maybe this could even be an indication that this person wants to marry you, that they want to, like, you know, proceed with this connection, and like they want to be with you in a like long-term relationship. Yeah. We also got the Two of Swords. So I am seeing that, you know, this person at times are blinded by the truth of this connection. Like maybe they just don't realize like how deep this is, or they haven't really processed it. Like they know there's something like, you know, really grand about you and this connection, but there's something that they're just blinded by, or they're indecisive about something. Maybe they already do know this. They know that, like, you know, you're, oh yeah, they definitely do know that you're a keeper, you're worth it, but they just don't know, like, you know, maybe where this is headed, or they don't really have, like, you know, a plan for like the long-term future. Although we did get the Four of Wands, so it's like I am seeing that they have had thoughts about, like, you know, wanting something long-term and committed, but it's just like they don't really like know what they want out of life in general. And it's like if they don't know that, then, you know, it's kind of hard to like get your love life in order. You kind of, you know, for the most part have to have some sense of direction as to where you're going. But I'm just seeing that maybe this person, you know, they're even just indecisive about like whether or not they want to come forward or how they want to come forward. They're indecisive about something for sure. So yeah. We also got the Six of Wands. Okay, so I feel like this indecision will end. I really like where this is headed for you, pile 3. We got the Four of Wands, Six of Wands, so I feel like they will like get over this, like, you know, weird state of mind that they're in, or like it's not even weird, but it's just like, yeah, this sort of like in and out, back and forth. I do see that they have internal conflict. They're going to finally sort that out and make the decision to come forward. Okay, the Six of Wands is all about victory, success, achievements, accomplishments. They really want victory in this connection with you. I'm even seeing that they could literally offer you something. Yeah, they want to offer you like some sort of relationship, some sort of like love offer, even just like, you know, an expression of emotions. But that there's something big that's going to happen. I really feel like this person wants to, like, you know, talk to you, wants to give you some sort of clarity or make amends or like do something. Okay, if this person has like been refusing to take action, or it's been a little bit stagnant or something, it's not going to be that way for long. Okay, we got Justice. I love this. There's a lot of like connotations, like or associations with marriage in this reading. A lot of these cards, you know, Four of Wands, Justice, they both have to do with marriage. And, you know, maybe if that's a little bit far off for you, this could just indicate like long-term relationships or long-term commitment. So yeah, I am seeing that this person, they want something more with you, okay, but they want to make sure that things are fair to you, okay. Like even with this Two of Swords, it's like they've kind of been having this internal conflict on whether or not to come forward. I feel like they have this impulse, they have this urge to really come forward with, you know, this Wands energy. And, you know, this Four of Wands, it's also associated with, like, Aries, and, you know, that kind of is known to be, like, an impulsive sign or have that energy in that sign. But, like, you know, this is associated with Libra, and Libra is a little bit more, like, rational, like, logical-minded. They think really hard before, like, you know, taking any, like, rash actions or whatever like that, or, you know, being impulsive. So it's, like, with this Two of Swords, they've been going back and forth about, like, okay, should I just come forward and do this thing that I want to do? You know, that could be, like, expressing their feelings, or, you know, taking that next step, whatever that looks like for you, like whatever the next thing in your connection is. Or should I just, like, you know, think things through and sort them out? And I feel like they're gonna find a balance of both. It's like they really want to let something, like whatever it is that they want to do, they are going to like express that to you, but it's like they will have put at least some thought into it, and you'll be like, oh, okay, you know, it doesn't feel like it's out of nowhere. Like it's not like, you know, this person is like love bombing you or anything like that. It's gonna feel really authentic, okay, and it's gonna be really good. I feel like whatever is coming your way, it's going to be something that you're going to want to hear. I feel like this person may even give you some sort of clarity with this Justice card. It is an air sign, and that has to do with like thoughts, communication, and yeah, just like meaningful communication and things like that. So yeah, that is something that I'm seeing here with this Justice card. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick a couple more tarot cards. Also, I feel like, you know, this person is really maturing, okay? If they did have a little bit of, like, you know, immature energy to them or immature vibes, this Justice card always reminds me of, like, you know, like law, legal things, like adulthood in general. Yeah, so it's just like they're gonna be a better version of themselves, and they're gonna be a lot more mature than they previously were. Yeah, okay, so we also got the Sun, so this is really great. I do feel like this person really cares about you so much, and like you brought a lot of light into their life, and your love life is going to be blessed, okay? The Sun is all about just positive days, better and brighter days ahead. I really love Jack Skellington so much, and it's like they feel like they can't live without you. I feel like you have occupied so much of their like time, like space, like, you know, mental and like heart space and things like that. Like you are very like main, like you're a main character in their life, okay, like one of the main characters in their lives. You know, the sun the sun is like the center of the solar system, like our solar system, and it's just like, yeah, you are the center of this person's universe in a lot of different ways. Like I feel like we got this in one of the other readings as well, like the sun card, but it's just like, you know, this person I feel like literally cannot live without you. And it's just like they feel like it's night or it's like really dark without you. They feel like some sort of like void without you, because like you're representative of, you know, the sun. That's the energy that you hold in their life. Yeah, we also got the 8 of Swords. Yeah. So this person does get a little bit insecure from time to time. This has more to do with self-imposed restriction. So it's like they know that you're a good person, like you're an amazing person to be in a relationship with. You are literally their like dream partner, but it's more themselves that they doubt. Okay, they feel like maybe they're not good enough, or they don't add up to you, or like, or sorry, not add up, but it's just like they've been through so much in their life that it took them a really long time to kind of just get out of, you know, that state of mind. Maybe that they've kind of been in a victim mentality for a long time, and a lot of the, you know, a lot of this is just their own insecurities catching up to them. So I'm seeing that could be the case for some of you here. We also have the Queen of Swords. So it's like this person definitely has gone through some sort of breakup in the past, and it really did okay, sorry, I literally just got a message during this reading. Yeah, and this breakup or separation that they went through in their past really did hurt them and maybe cause a lot of insecurities, and even like break down their confidence when it comes to love. Like they felt like you know, it brought down their confidence, and it made them almost like lose faith in love until they met you. Okay, you are representative of the sun energy here, and it's like you renewed their faith in love, you renewed their sense of like, you know, like you just told them like, okay, you know, love doesn't have to be hard, and like I'm not your past, I'm a lot different than your past. Maybe this person feels like they're just repeating some sort of pattern with you. Maybe you feel that way as well, but this is different than like, you know, some of the other people in your past. I feel like it's a lot different. It's just that because you're so stuck in that pattern, and by you I mean like, you know, your person as well, or maybe just your person, like someone so stuck in their old way of thinking because of all like, you know, the traumas that they had to bear from their past relationships. It's kind of sticking with them, and they feel like the same patterns are coming up. But it's just like, you know, when you met this person, there was no resistance to them, and vice versa. And it's just like, you know, our old like thoughts, doubts, fears that kind of creep in and prevent us from moving forward. And like that's something that I'm seeing this person kind of has. Like they know you're different. They know that you would never hurt them the way that like maybe people in the past did, or whatever situations that they were in that left them feeling a certain way. But it's just like they kind of have to watch out for themselves. You know, they have their boundaries. They have their walls set up really high. Okay, like this Queen of Swords does represent someone who, like, you know, she still believes in love, but it's just like now she has like stricter boundaries, and now like, you know, she has found like, you know, self-love, or like a renewed sense of self, and like she's just being really careful. But sometimes it's like she can be too guarded, she can be too like, you know, controlling of her emotions. Like I do feel like this person always tries to control their emotions. They don't necessarily have to be like physically controlling, like, you know, in your connection, but it's just like sometimes we have this, you know, thought process or way of thinking that like just kind of prevents us from being vulnerable as a sort of like subconscious self-defense mechanism. So yeah, that's something that I'm seeing could be the case with this person. So yeah, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and pick a couple more cards here. So I'm just gonna go over the signs real quick. So we got a lot of fire energy. I would definitely say especially like Aries and Leo energy. We got Libra energy, Gemini energy, yeah, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, all of them, and we also got Leo energy. Yeah. Okay, so we also got Moon. Yeah, so your person really does have deep feelings for you. The Moon literally governs emotions, and this person has a lot of deep feelings and emotions for you. But I also associate this with the 12th house. You know, this is sort of associated with Pisces. In tarot, Pisces is associated with the moon, and astrology is associated with Cancer. But I'm getting like 12th house vibes. Maybe someone has a lot of like 12th house placements, but I'm also seeing that, like, you know, the 12th house is about things that are not seen, things that are hidden. So I feel like this person may have a certain demeanor. Maybe they act really unemotional, or like, you know, kind of nonchalant about things, but that's only because they're trying to hide their true feelings in order to avoid getting hurt. Okay, this person does have feelings for you that are a lot deeper than they let on. Okay, trust me. Yeah, and it's like this says like accept and defend. It's like, you know, there's this sort of like dichotomy between defending and accepting. You know, defending themselves and like, you know, being just very like just having their boundaries set high, their walls set high, versus like accepting the reality and like accepting their feelings and, you know, just being able to be more vulnerable. Yeah, this literally says let your feelings tell you how. So I do feel like this person kind of has to get a little bit more in touch with their feelings and understand how to process them better, because we did get a lot of like, you know, air sign energy, and it's like, you know, it's not necessarily that air signs are emotional, but they kind of do like have a different way of processing feelings. Maybe it's just like it seems like they just don't care at all when they really do, and it's just like they're not really the best at, okay, that this is just like subjective, I guess, but it's just like, you know, a lot of air signs have like this association of like not being like too emotional or something like that. Yeah. And then we also got a lot of fiery energy, so it's like, you know, your person does feel things, and they even feel things intensely, but they just need to have a better way of really showing it. You know, we're missing like earth in this reading, so it's just like this person needs to like kind of gain a little bit more stability when it comes to their emotions and feelings, because at times it's like literally all over the place. Okay, even they don't like properly know how to process them, so it's just like, how can they actually express that to you if they don't even know exactly what they're feeling or being able to pinpoint what they're feeling? So I just feel like this person kind of feels lost at times, confused, but something that they are not confused or lost about is the fact that they want you. Okay, they really do care about you a lot. Okay, we got Capricorn energy, and then we also got Mars energy. So this person will definitely take action towards you, and I'm also seeing like this person is going to like, you know, kind of think, maybe even do things a little bit strategically. I sort of got that with the Queen of Swords as well. This is someone who kind of like strategizes their emotions. Again, this is because of like, you know, the whole subconscious self-defense mechanism they have implemented in order to not get hurt. It's not even like something that your person like realizes they're consciously doing, but rather it's a little bit unconscious or like in their subconscious. Yeah. And it's like, you know, they really want to be with you, and like this is the type of person to really work hard towards their goals, like any goals, whether that be relationship goals, business goals, like career goals. I am also seeing that you could be dealing with someone who's a little bit of a workaholic, or someone who does like, you know, spend a lot of time at work, or they are very like serious about their work life. They are very ambitious, you know, when it comes to that. I feel like they think you're really ambitious too, and that's one of the things they really like about you. They feel like you're very intelligent as well with this Queen of Swords. Like you and them can definitely have very meaningful intellectual conversations. I even feel like you really inspire them, motivate them, and intellectually stimulate them. And yeah, they really do want to come forward and take action towards you. This also says confront and energize. So I do feel like you energize this person a lot, and I'm also seeing that they want to confront you. They want to come towards you, and it's like they might even have to force themselves to sort of get outside of their comfort zone to do that. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and that is the planet of like restriction. So at times they have like restricted themselves, and like it's, you know, because of the whole like dichotomy, like as I explained, you know, between their feelings and wanting to be vulnerable versus like, you know, just hiding things and suppressing them. But it's like I do see them eventually coming forward and taking action, because they're just like, yeah, you know, I have these deep feelings and it's getting too much. You know, when you like keep things inside for so long, they eventually come out, and I really do feel like that is something that is happening with this person, or will happen with this person. We also got the Sun and Moon. That's very interesting how we got like the two sort of like opposing, like, you know, I guess bodies here, celestial bodies here. But it's funny because like the moon, it reflects light off of the sun, right? So I always take whenever this moon card comes up, this has to do with reflection and introspection. So this person is being really introspective about their life and being really reflective about everything that's happened and how far they've come, and just, you know, what it is that they really want and how they want to come forward. So again, I feel like they are going to be taking action. They are going to be like even like you know, not really confronting, but they will like make some sort of grand gesture. The thing is, it's going to be really well thought out. It's going to be very like even like strategized, like I said. So yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and pick some cards from the Buddhism or reading cards deck. So we got generosity. Yeah, so I feel like your person feels like you're really generous, you know, with everything, like your time, energy, effort. You are a very kind person. You are, this literally says your heart expands. I feel like your heart chakra is definitely a lot more open than theirs, or a lot more activated than theirs. Maybe when you met, you have also been through things. You definitely could have been through breakups with people in your past, but I feel like, you know, the way that you heal, you are able to process your feelings and emotions a lot better than this person. Maybe you're even a little bit more intelligent or emotionally intelligent than this person, but yeah, they really do. They admire that aspect about you. They admire your strength and resilience, and they also admire how generous you are. It's like no matter how many times you have been hurt in love, you never give up, and you always have so much love to give, because you have so much love for yourself, okay? And that's a really great quality that you should never ever let go of. Even this person, like, you know, hopes that that will never change about you. You're very compassionate, you're very loving, you're very kind. I even feel like you have this like very nurturing side to you, and that's something that your person is really attracted to. I'm even seeing with the Queen of Swords, maybe this person, like, they could have had like a feminine figure, maybe like a mom or like an older figure, like some sort of maternal figure that was a little bit like kind of, you know, they showed their love in a different way. I'm not gonna, you know, I don't want to like, you know, bash on anyone else's like parents or like their upbringing, but it's just like, you know, some parents, like, they may not be emotionally present, so maybe their parents or something like that weren't really emotionally present, but like you are, and it's like it's almost like they don't know what to do with all this love that they were, I don't want to say that they were never given, because again, people have different ways of loving, and it's, you know, really subjective to them. It's like, yes, their parents love them and things like that, but it's just like the way that their parents or whoever, you know, love them is a little bit different than the way that you love them. Maybe this is even, you know, reflective of like partners they may have had in the past, but it's just like the way that you show your generosity and kindness and care and love is a lot different than like they're used to, and like the way that you're giving it is like, you know, the way that like they want or they feel like they've been missing in their entire life. They're just like, wow, like why couldn't other people be like this? Or, you know, they really appreciate everything that you're doing for them and everything that you're giving to them. So yeah, I'm also seeing the number 22 could be relevant. Maybe you could be seeing 222 or 22, or someone was born on the 22nd. Yeah, we also got 11 here with the Justice card. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and pick some more cards. We also got pure speech. So I really do feel like, yeah, this person is going to come forward and communicate with you. I'm seeing, you know, we got a lot of like air sign energy with the Libra and like the Justice card and the Queen of Swords. So this person will definitely come forward and communicate their feelings for you. This literally says happiness comes when your words are pure, bringing about kindness and benefit to yourself and others. Yeah, you are amazing, okay? You have a lot going on for you. You're very kind, caring, generous, and it's like, you know, you are someone that probably practices a lot of self-love. You're a very pure person. You have pure intentions. Like, of course, you may experience human feelings like, you know, like anxiety and things like that, but it's like, or like even like at times, you know, jealousy and things like that, and that's totally fine. But it's like at the end of the day, you have pure intentions and you would never do anything to hurt anyone. So yeah, this is also about the words you use are like the seeds you have chosen to plant in the garden of your heart, and you have a very pure heart. You're very kind. You have this beautiful light that just like shines within you. This also says you have the power to destroy yourself and poison the world around you, or more importantly, you have the power to plant beautiful flowers, and you pretty much always end up choosing the right thing. And it's like, even if at times you have made mistakes, you've always redeemed yourself. And I'm just seeing, like, you know, with everything that I'm saying here, your person really admires your integrity. Your person really admires you know, everything that you do for them. Your person, just like the person that you are, it's like, yes, you did a lot for them, but even just, you know, being who you are, you're very strong, you're very kind, you're very just like open, and, you know, just a very like positive person. And yeah, your person is very enamored by that. They're very taken aback by that. There's just something very different and very special about you. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple of cards from the Oracle of Shadows and Light deck. So we got Ghosts of the Past. The past returns for a time. So if you are asking about an ex or someone that you're in no contact with, this person will indefinitely hit you up, okay? I feel like we have been getting that vibe in today's readings a lot, but like this person, pile 3, yeah, they are going to be talking to you, okay? Yeah, we also got a Clockwork Pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. So I really do feel like this person, I'm getting like autumn vibes. Maybe they're gonna be hitting you up in autumn, or maybe you guys like got together in the fall time, or it's relevant in someone, maybe someone's birthday's in the fall or something. But this you know, this is a wonderful moment, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. So it's like they're gonna like just realize like how much they really feel for you. It's all gonna hit them at once, because, you know, we did get the whole 2 of Swords, but then we got the 6 of Wands. So it's just like, you know, they were kind of blinded to certain things, or they didn't really know how they like completely felt, but then like they opened the blindfold, okay? Like they got, you know, like they got out of that sort of like indecisive state and started being a little bit more like, you know, mindful and even like meditative or something like that. And like, you know, it'll, or something will happen. Maybe they just saw signs about you, or like there's just something, a song lyric or something that just like made it all click for them, made them have that aha moment, made it all click for them. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. And they just realized that, yeah, you're it. You're the one that they want to be with. You're the one that they care about. And, you know, it's almost gonna like that. it's gonna hit them that it might be too late if they don't come like soon enough. Okay, with this clockwork, I'm seeing like this person will finally realize that they have a limited amount of time to come towards you, because if you don't, they will have missed their chance, and you know, they might lose you forever. Because I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you have been very patient with this person, you have been very patient with this connection, and you have just been waiting for this person to come forward. And it's like, you know, your person will finally realize that, and like, you know, it'll hit them, and they're just gonna be like, wow, I'm like, you know, what was I doing? Why was I wasting so much time? And it's just, yeah, they're gonna come like faster than you can even say their name. Okay, because we got the 6 of Wands and 4 of Wands, and Wands usually represent like, you know, they're the fastest moving suit. Okay, so in like the entire tarot, so it's gonna happen sooner than later. Like I feel like it even represents like moving forward with a sense of urgency, and like this person's gonna be like, you know what, I have to tell you something or else I'm gonna implode from within. Yeah, we also got a lot of like, you know, swords energy, and swords are the second fastest moving suit, so I feel like things are gonna be happening faster for you. Okay, pile 3, like, yeah, more than the other piles, I feel like things are just gonna be moving very quickly. Yeah. We also got the number 7, so that could be relevant. Maybe someone is born on the 7th month, you know, July, or 7th day or something like that. You know, 22 also adds up to 4, so that's something else that I'm seeing. But I've also been getting 11 a lot, and also 6 and 4 again with the 4 of Wands and 6 of Wands. So you could be seeing 666 or 66 or 1111 or 111. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick some love oracle cards to see what other messages we have here. Okay, we got children. Your love life is being affected by children. I even feel like, you know, this could just indicate that your person was being a child, or they were being a little bit immature. Okay, yeah, and they kind of just need to grow up a little bit. Yeah, or maybe someone does have children, or they have like a family they need to look after, and like maybe that's something that prevented them from coming, you know, towards you. But you know, even with this like justice, I for some reason, or for some people, it could be like, you know, custody of like children, or like settling some sort of like legal settlement, like divorce or something like that. Yeah, for some of you, that's obviously not going to resonate with a lot of you, but I'm mostly just seeing this as, you know, they could have been a little bit immature, but they are maturing. They're stepping into like the higher version of themselves. Yeah, we also got retreat, so it's time to disconnect from the world. I feel like they've already done that though, so like now they're going to come forward. They feel like they've retreated for long enough. They've given you enough space. You've given them enough space, and they're just like, yeah, I can't hold this anymore. Like I have to come forward. Okay, like this person literally cannot like go a week without talking to you. Like this person likes you so much. Like however long they've gone, they're just like, I hope we never go that long without talking to each other ever again. Yeah, we also got healing family issues. Yeah, maybe that's what this children could also mean. Maybe they have some wounds from when they were a child, or like abandonment wounds, or like something to do with their parents, like being like emotionally absent or something like that. We also got healing family issues. Yeah, maybe they need to forgive their parents, or like something in their childhood. It doesn't always have to be their parents, but like, you know, they kind of need to forgive like their past, like their earlier lives, like people who could have hurt them in that sense. And yeah, maybe they do have family issues. Maybe there were divorces in their family or something that kind of tainted their view on love, because this Queen of Swords, it does represent like a divorce or separation. Maybe their parents are separated or something like that, or maybe it's just like they've heard a lot about that, and like they're kind of scared because, you know, they don't want the same thing to happen in their life. Or yeah, it doesn't even necessarily have to be in their family, but it's just like, you know, maybe, yeah, there's something that just kind of like tainted their view of love. But I am getting like, you know, family issues. Yeah, that this could have something to do with forgiveness of, you know, parents, or forgiving someone, maybe like they're someone around them. Like, you know, when we're growing up, it's like a lot of the time their parents do have like the best intentions, but then they'll put things into our heads like, oh yeah, you know, you shouldn't date this person, they're only out to do this, or they're only going to do this, or like they put a lot of limiting beliefs and things like that. And maybe this person's like confidence was really torn down because of that. I literally saw this thing that said that, you know, your inner voice is essentially your parents' voice, and the things that your parents told you when you were younger. So yeah, that's something else that I'm seeing as well. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple more love oracle cards. Yeah, we got you inspired and motivate me. You're absolutely amazing. Yeah, you are so inspirational. I feel like if, you know, like you represent the sun energy, and if anything has helped them renew their faith in love, it's you. Okay, you are so amazing, and you motivate them in every single way possible. Yeah, we also got I don't want to see you with anyone else. Yeah, this person wants you all to themselves. Okay, I'm even getting a little bit of like jealousy, possessive energy here. Maybe they won't show it, but like deep down, yeah, like they can get pretty like jealous. We also got this isn't in your head. I feel it too. Yeah, so your person has you know, the same feelings for you. Like they like you just as much as you like them, and yeah, this is a very, very mutual connection in that sense. Also, I really do hope we were able to see all the cards here. Sometimes I can't see like what's on the camera, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and roll the astral dice, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pick some initial cards. So yeah. Okay, we got Gemini energy, we got Mars again, and we got 10th house energy, so Capricorn. Very interesting. Someone could even have like Mars in Capricorn or Gemini, or Mars in their 10th house, or there could be a 10th house Gemini or something like that. But I'm seeing like, you know, this Gemini energy, I feel like, yeah, this represents communication, and they are going to be coming forward. They are going to be communicating. I feel like they can't, like, you know, they've been stifling their feelings for you for so long, and it's eating them from within. Yeah. And then we also got with the, you know, this 10 Capricorn energy, so yeah, maybe they, you know, finances are a big thing in this connection, or they could be affecting this connection, or they care a lot about their work, or they could be a workaholic, or they also care a lot about status and how people view them, especially you. So that's also something else I'm seeing here. Then we got this Mars energy. You know, Mars has to do with yeah, action, passion. They're very passionate about you, and like they are going to come forward and take action for sure. So yeah. Okay, one other card that we got here is I have been manifesting you. Like this is just popping out, so I have to, yeah, I had to pick it. They have been manifesting you. I feel like, yeah, that energy is going both ways. So if you've been finding yourself thinking about them a lot, it's literally because of that. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some initial cards. This is like the main part of the reading, and this is just gonna be like, you know, the cherry on top kind of thing. So it's like if the initials do resonate, then great, this is confirmation that this is your reading. If not, don't worry too much, you know. Yeah, hopefully some of these messages resonated. Okay, so we got C, we got Z, we got M, we got W, we got H, we got N, we got U, we got T, we got B, we got R. Oh my gosh, this spells rum. Maybe someone likes rum or something. We got X, and we also got J. So yeah, okay, JT, Justin Timberlake. Oh my gosh, maybe someone listens to him, or someone listened to him, or you talked about him. Was he in that, I forgot what band, oh, he's part of NSYNC. I forgot who made that song, like, You Are My Fire, My One Desire. I don't know if that has anything to do. I just channeled that song anyway, so I feel like they are very passionate about you with all the fire sign energies that we got here. And it's like you are their fire, you really light up something within them, you ignite a lot of like passion within them. Like yeah, you just ignite this flame within them, and yeah, they like you so much. They admire you a lot, and they also think you're very, very inspirational and motivational, and they definitely will be taking action towards you. So yeah, okay, that is what we got for you, pile 3. I really hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end your reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.